What's up guys, my name is Sid Skedios and today we are playing The Park. We finished Layers of Fear, so now we had to play a new horror game, and this one came out pretty recently. And this is what we're going to be playing for a little bit. I don't know how long it is. It's the fact that the sale price was $15 makes me feel like it's probably only going to be a couple hours-ish, so probably just a couple episodes. But it looked interesting. I haven't seen any gameplay of it, but I've seen people were playing it, so I figured give it a shot and see what's going on. So I hope you got your diapers with you, some extra pants, cause hopefully the game's gonna be pretty scary. So let's get right into it. The Park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. Sorry, can't do that. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the Park may manipulate graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. Perfectly normal, should not be any cause for alarm. Or psychiatric help, I think. Something like that. I think that was all bullshit, if I may be completely honest. But if I start to go insane, you can just let the developers know that I went insane, and then you can get in contact with them about that. So yeah, loading screens. I bet it's processing everything right now. Like, it's listening to my microphone. It's like, is he scared? Is he scared? Is he scared?
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Why? What's up with the sound messing itself up? Well, the graphics are decent, at least for this.
Where's Mr. Bear?
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
I don't get why it's like so glitchy. I did also notice that their mouths never moved. Like when they were talking, like they would always cut away from them. So I'm wondering if that's the thing, like they saved money developing the game by not having any mouth movements. Maybe it's
Attention patrons, the park is now closed.
Fuck you.
Please
I do what I
make your way
want.
to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
Press the button to interact. Examine the plaque. Let's
Callum was
examine.
born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
So he was born on 1977? A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. They probably won't be infecting anything with fun and laughter. It'll probably be fear and terror.
What?
Why is your vision going all weird? What's wrong with you? Girl? Oh, he has a mustache.
Lorraine.
I immediately don't trust
Lorraine.
him.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine.
For what?
People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's
Oh,
teddy bear.
his mouth is
Hey,
moving. Okay,
stop.
never mind.
I think your boy just ran into the park.
I didn't
I'll
see
unlock
it.
the gates for you.
I didn't see him run in there. Let's go to the car. Let's check the car. I'm curious. Let's go see if my boy's in the car or not. Because if he's in the car, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Better not be in the car. Oh, my reflection's not in the water? Well, graphical complaint number one. Developers. Okay, he's not in the car. So I can see the sky and the clouds and the trees, but I can't see myself. Oh man, check out that rack on this girl. I do like that you can see the hands and the legs moving and stuff. That's always a thing for me. Like when you look down, that's what you should see, not nothingness, because that's just weird. But some people, I mean seriously, okay, look, I can see the freaking sun in the reflection of the water, but I can't see my gosh darn self. I think they should have put in a little more effort than that. But
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Come on, this way.
welcome to the park. Look at this guy. He's like a freaking Willy Wonka zombie ripoff dude. Like, who is that even?
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream.
Like
It's no
nightmares?
wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Really?
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
I don't like that. They should get that fixed. That could be a fire hazard. What are you even doing? Stop. Oh man, it's suddenly nighttime. What? What happened? What happened here? It was all nice for a minute, and now it's not nice.
Oh God.
Now it's nighttime.
Park. What happened here?
Oh no.
Wait for Mommy!
You can't catch me.
Really? You don't think I can? Little boy? I'm gonna freaking take, oh. It's an angry looking face. Come here, you little prick. Why are you, why don't you cut that out, you douche? You're letting him get away. Seriously, what are you even doing? I swear, this is why I never want to have kids. Hey, squirrel man. You're in the... Examine the shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Maybe. I don't know. Squirrel man. Why is my... Whatever. Okay, it's fine now.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh?
Worst in class.
Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Chad the Chipmunk is apparently not a great person. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. Okay, don't care. Chad, if that is your real name. Shiny. Ooh.
Callum, stay where you are.
Really? You got on the boat? Are you stupid? You stupid kid. Let me. Can I get on?
Come on, Mommy.
I will as soon as this goddamn swan stops. Gimme. Gimme. Thank you. Oh, so they couldn't spring for the animation of stepping down and sitting on the swan? $10 games, yo. Amazing quality. Well, since we're just kicking back on the swan, let's take a swig of my water. And now it's empty. I have a feeling that's going to get in the way later.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl
Gretel?
named Gretel.
Ha!
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Bite or suck? What? The
"What
woodcutter's
will
going to kill his
become of
wife.
us?" the woodcutter asked his wife one night. "I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow, and abandoned them there. No,
I
my
would.
wife, I cannot do that,
Why not?
said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool.
So? Starve to
Hansel and
death.
Gretel
I don't care.
overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Why white stones? Does he have a problem with black stones? Is he a racist? Racist
The next
white
morning,
kids.
the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Yeah. Hey,
Clever
hey, buddy.
Hansel leaves
How's
a
it
trail
going?
of white stones behind
wanna hang
as
out?
They pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children
You
wait
just
a
standing there like a
while and follow the
retard?
trail back to their parents' house.
I'm trying to listen to the story. Could you not breathe so heavily? Gosh.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
This wife sounds like a total
In the
bitch.
morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home.
Ha! What a
The
smart
hungry-eyed
kid.
bird snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Well, you tried, buddy. You tried.
Abandoned by
But
their parents
sometimes trying
and
just isn't good
unable
enough.
to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
3 days? Wow. That's a lot. I couldn't imagine going 3 days without food. I would probably kill myself. Honestly, I just like can't do it. First 5 hours without food, I was
The
like,
children
"Can't do
stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
it." The witch's
Its
house.
walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
That's a bad idea, bro. I wouldn't do that. That's somebody's house.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at
On my house.
An old woman
So
emerged from the
predictable.
house,
It's a witch.
sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes.
It's a witch.
Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
I wouldn't trust a
Hansel and
witch.
Gretel stayed back.
I
But
would.
the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
I feel like this is supposed to be like an introduction to the game. Like, don't fear anything
Once
here.
inside the house, the old woman
Where's Chad?
changed.
He hit my boat.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work,
That's
sweeping
rude.
and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Oh, witch is gonna eat him.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward, into the oven.
Ha-ha!
Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Did she set the oven
Gretel
on?
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
Good.
And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Cooked. Burned down.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Sounds like those kids were messed up, yo. Cannibalistic kids eating the witch. Hey, how's it going? Hi! What's up? What? Not even gonna say anything? You're just gonna turn and look at me and you're not even gonna say anything? Rude. What is that stuff? It looks like stuff I need to investigate. Alright, let me off this show. I got things to do. You gonna stop now? Thanks. Can I get off? Oh, you're just gonna automatically get off. That's cool. I don't even have to press anyone. Swan's gingerbread and chocolate. Chocolate. Why am I running so fast? I'm not even holding down the...
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children.
I wonder if I'm supposed to
The
follow
whole
this.
world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents.
Yep.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay. Not really sure what you're talking about. I guess you're poor.
Another accident. This place.
Let's open the door. Let's read the note. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried the customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archive Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used. To fuel such a process, Henderson himself chose to use the negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in his place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know this has been all for nothing. Your note is terrible. I cannot read your handwriting. Is that my teddy bear? Oh, he got stabbed in the eyeball. Poor Teddy. Poor Teddy. He's a goner. He's just gone. That went straight through his eyeball. It obviously penetrated his brain. Poor Teddy just doesn't have a chance. You throwing rocks at me? Is that what's going on here? I prefer you not to throw rocks at me. That could have hit my head, gave me a concussion, and I would have sued you. So, just a little something for you to think about next time you decide to throw some rocks at my head. Can you afford to be sued? I know I can't. Alright, this is an octopus thing. I mean, that's not an octopus.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
But whatever. Okay, let's read the report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
We were waiting for our turn to ride. Frank, me and the boys. Fellow in the chipmunk suit is making a nice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. No, it's not silly. Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyway, the chipmunk man who was carving and picking away at the ice And at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, and first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. The more you look at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. Then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a moment, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of the poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Where's that? I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to examine the ice pick with the eyeball and stuff. Oh, it's broken. Oh man. Oh jeez. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete, I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, I can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. Harvesting machines, transport mechanisms, etc. It'll probably let Nicholas home. I'll probably let Nicholas home. Name them something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides after all. Cool. Cool beans. Need to avoid that, I guess. Not that I'm really scared of it. It's just a thing.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really know what she was saying. I don't really care. I saw bumper cars, and I was just like, fucking bumper cars. Fuck yeah, let's do it. House of Horrors. I bet that one will be amazing. But we're on the Octotron. Sorry, I can't read. We'll go to the Ferris wheel, I guess. I'm not sure. Let's check this out real quick. Nothing going on here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. There's a statue. Let's see if he's alive. Are you alive? Can I poke and prod you? No. I wanted to poke and prod you until you jumped and scared me. That would have been cool. Bumper cars.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah, bumper cars. But I can't. I want to get into bumper cars. What's in here? Chair's knocked over. Can I get in the bumper car? No. Oh, that's disappointing. I wanted to get in the bumper cars. Well, that's just disappointing to me. That one has its lights on. I wonder if I can get in that one. I'm gonna stealthily go around to it. Oh, accident report. Bah. Employee's name, Francis Dufresne. 25th of October, 1976. Laborers working on the crane. Blah, blah, blah. Brief description of the accident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load of the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Francis was killed. He saw a doctor. Compensation for him. He's dead, so I don't see how he needs a compensation for him. I guess for his family. Dexter claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. Sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. Double checking straps should be mandatory and drug screening for all drivers. The unsafe condition's been corrected? No. Okay then. What? What? I don't see anything. Hey! How's it going? You trying to hit me, son? Is that what this is? You trying to hit me? Or are you just trying to show me where to go? Either way, I don't really care. Is there something in here? No? Nothing at all? That's kind of disappointing. I was hoping I could see some sort of clue. Let me know what's going on. I wish I had a flashlight. That'd be really cool. I hear
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Okay. Well, that's a fun story. That's a fun story. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the Burns builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on these tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the Black Knight. Okay. Of course, that is why I chose the site over all the other potentials. Solomon is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and then it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the prize piece of the players that I am missing.
Callum! Tell Mommy where you are!
Huh! I hear a baby crying. I saw distortion in the world. So I think that's a good place to end it. I guess in the next episode we'll investigate the baby crying and see what else this game has to offer. Because so far, not impressed. I mean, it's not bad. Nothing's been really scary. It's been kind of like, oh, that's a scary, like, I don't know. I have very high expectations and stuff after playing Layers of Fear, because that Layers of Fear and PT, those type of horror games are just so like, woo, because they just get your skin crawling and your goosebumps going, and the scares are just hitting you in the face, and you're just like, I don't know what to do with all these scares. But this game, I mean, it is what it is, you know. But we'll keep playing it. I mean, it could end up being good. eventually, maybe, I don't know. But I mean, we'll keep giving it a chance. I'm not one of those people. I will finish it out if I don't just hate it or get bored. But dudes, if you guys enjoyed, slap the like button in the booty, slap the chipmunk in the face because he's a douchebag. Chad, you're useless hobo man, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.